Thank you very much, Nate, for such an introduction. So I'm going to present on the first UNISEC country global report for Zimbabwe. So I work for ZINSA, and I'm going to talk much about what we do, the activities at the National Space Agency. So ZINSA, it is a state-owned agency that was established through the SAGE Act, and its main purposes is mainly to promote the peaceful uses of space, to support the creation of the environment, to make it conducive for industrial development in space technology, as well as to foster research in geospatial science, Earth observation, space science, space engineering, communications, navigation, and space physics, and also advanced scientific engineering, technology competencies and capabilities, as well as to foster international cooperation in space-related activities. So ZINSA, it was launched on the 10th of July in 2018 by the Honorable President Emerson Mnangagwa. And also the park where our office is located was also opened by the President of Zimbabwe on the 13th of September 2021. So this is an aerial view of ZINSA's offices. So this is some of the buildings that was opened by the President on the 13th of September. So looking at the departments that the National Space Agency has got, we've got the Space Science Department, which looks at space physics, astrophysics, space weather, and planetary science. This is one of the projects that is ongoing, that we've got a continuous operating reference system, which is used to measure space weather, as well as positioning. And we've got also the Department of Space Engineering, which looks at the manufacturing of Earth observation satellites, navigation equipment, unmanned aerial vehicles, mechanical ground support equipment. Here you see that we've got also some women that are employed within the space agency that are also working in the engineering department. They were working on the design of tower for the HF antenna. So we also got the space operations and launch services, which looks mainly at the ground control operations. So this is one of the control rooms for ZIMSAT-1. This is just an antenna that is also used for communication. Then got the Geospatial and Earth Observation Department, which also looks at the mining and mineral exploration, disaster management, weather monitoring, geospatial intelligence, agriculture, and ecosystem. On this picture, you see that at one time, Zimbabwe was affected by Cyclone Idai, where geospatial intelligence was used in order to count the number of houses that was affected by the floods. So we also have got an administration department that supports the administrative support of the projects in the operations of ZINSA. So this is the control room that I was talking about. And also the ground station for the UHF antenna for the monitoring of ZIMSAT-1 was made by our engineers in Zimbabwe. The tower was designed by our engineers as well as the installation. So this picture also shows the installations that was done for our ground station. Then we've got ZIMSAT-1, which is a 1U nanosat CubeSat that was developed at the Kyushu Institute of Technology through the cooperation between the Zimbabwean government and Kyushu. And it operates within the amateur frequency bands. And as I've shown that the ground control segment has been done most of the work, and also we have also completed the design of the satellite, now waiting the launch in 2022. So the main missions of the satellite we are looking at, it is an Earth observation satellite. We are looking at land use and land cover. We are also looking at water quality assessment, and also soil fertility analysis in terms of the Earth observation missions. Of course, there are other missions that the satellite will also carry out. So looking at the other projects that the Zimbabwe National Geospatial Agency is also doing with what this Caledonia phase, where this is also looking at issues to do with planning of the city. So on the picture, of course, you cannot see the red dots, but the red dots represent unplanned structures, and also the green dots will also represent the planned structures. So this helps in terms of urban planning. Then also we've got the National Wetlands Map Plan that was made by ZINGSA. This also helps in terms of issues to do with the planning so that people will not build in wetlands. Then ZINGSA is 100% owned by the government. And of course, there was money that was injected in various projects that the institution is carrying out. So issues to do with city planning, also of course the acquisition of data, the storage and the security. Also for some ground-based measurements, we've got the ground sensor terminals. We should collect the information, and the information will be relayed to the satellite. Like in the instance of base 5, we are going to have a lot of ground sensor terminals that will relay the information to the satellite. Then we also have got the technological advancement of we need to establish some laboratories as well as the satellite manufacturing. So this is the piece of land where ZINGSA was given to build our offices. Then we also have got the issue of human capacity development. Of course, so we are at the Kyushu Institute of Technology with my colleagues Ramson and Victor, which is also part of the human capacity building within ZINGSA. And also we've got other trainings that are also happening within ZINGSA, and also the issue of outreach, and also making the citizens of Zimbabwe understand the benefits of space and why should we have a satellite that solves the people's needs in Zimbabwe. Then also the other primary data consumers in terms of the collaboration for the city councils. I think I showed the issue of the urban planning. Also the Ministry of Agriculture, we are looking at precision agriculture. We also have got the collaboration with the Ministry of Mines, we are looking at mineral exploration. Also the Meteorological Department, looking at issues to do with weather monitoring. Also the other agencies that we work with in terms of technology or transfer, and also infrastructure sharing.
Timothy, are you able to wrap up in 1 or 2 minutes, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sure. So we've got also some short-term that we've got the advanced space missions, and also the space policy development, and the ground station and control infrastructure, also ground sensor terminals, and all as the long term that we need to have our own assembling infrastructure, and also the issue for satellite development for future projects, and also more collaboration in all areas, and also to integrate with the local commercial partners. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, and I await your questions. If you want to know more about ZINGSA, you can get hold of myself, Timothy, and also Victor, who's also the other national point of contact.